So this past Thursday, a plantation that was converted into a venue and resort burned down. And since it seemed like they had done everything in their power to rewrite their history and glaze over the fact that they were a plantation and romanticize this historical site, I thought, why not let's go over the history together of this plantation. So, Nottoway Plantation was built by enslaved people in 1859. The plantation was designed by a really popular New Orleans architect called Henry Howard. The house itself was 53,000 square feet and had 164 rooms. The owner of this plantation was John Hampton Randolph, and he lived there with his family. Randolph and his wife had 12 children, and only 11 lived to adulthood. He was a successful cotton and sugar planter, and he owned 155 slaves by 1860. He constructed the first steam-powered sugar mill in Iberville Parish in 1844, and he had to mortgage his home and 46 enslaved people to finance it. And Nottoway was the largest antebellum plantation in the southern United States at the time. Even after the Emancipation Proclamation, unfortunately 53 slaves found themselves forced into a sharecropping system where they had to still live and work at the plantation. Now, they were low-paid laborers, but because they were enslaved, they were not allowed to read, they were not allowed to write, they didn't know anything outside of this plantation. Fortunately, they didn't have any other opportunities, and it just made the most sense to stay. I hope that any souls that still lived on there, that were trapped there, that are remembered there, are at peace and finally resting in the way that they deserve.